Hello, dear students. Today we are going to answer many questions about reported speech. So, I hope that all of you watched the previous video about reported speech or indirect speech. So, let me remind you what is the difference between direct speech and indirect speech or reported speech. Direct speech, to say what someone has said using exactly the words they used. But indirect speech, to report, to re-say, to repeat what was said without using exactly the same words. For example, Judy said to me, "My parents are very well." Judy told me that her parents were very well. To change from direct speech into reported speech, we have to follow the next steps. First step, cross out the speech marks. Second, change said to into told. Third, use that to join the two parts of the sentence. Fourth, change the pronouns according to the meaning. And it's written in your booklet, so you can go back to your booklet and read all of it. Fifth, change the present tense into the past. Also, it's written in your booklet in details. The next step, change the adverbs of time and place as follow. This, to that, these, those. Now, then, today, that day, tonight, that night, must, had to. Okay, now we are going to watch a video. How we answer many exercises. And after that, we are going to answer our homework, which is uploaded in our school website, www.sishurghada.com.
Hello and welcome to this reported speech video exercise from perfectenglishgrammar.com. You will see a piece of direct speech in quotes. Change the direct speech to reported speech. Then, after a few seconds, you'll see the answer. Don't forget you might need to change the tense. For example, I'm an English teacher. She said that she was an English teacher. Let's begin. He works in a bank. She said that he worked in a bank. We went out last night. She told me that they had gone out last night. I'm coming. She said that she was coming. I was waiting for the bus. She told me that she had been waiting for the bus. I'd never been there before. She said that she'd never been there before. I didn't go to the party. She told me that she hadn't gone to the party. Lucy will come later. She said that Lucy would come later. He hasn't eaten breakfast. She told me that he hadn't eaten breakfast. I can help you tomorrow. She said that she could help me the next day. You should go to bed early. She told me that I should go to bed early. I don't like chocolate. She said that she didn't like chocolate. I won't see you tomorrow. She told me that she wouldn't see me the next day. My sister is living in Paris for a few months. She said that her sister was living in Paris for a few months. I visited my parents at the weekend. She told me that she had visited her parents at the weekend. Jill hasn't eaten sushi before. She said that Jill hadn't eaten sushi before. I hadn't travelled by underground before. She told me that she hadn't travelled by underground before. They would help if they could. She said that they would help if they could. I'll do the washing up later. She told me that she would do the washing up later. He could read when he was 3. She said that he could read when he was 3. I was sleeping when Julie called. She told me that she'd been sleeping when Julie called. For more information, please visit perfectenglishgrammar.com. Thank you for watching.
She said that he worked in a bank. She told me that they had gone out the night before. She said that she was coming.
She told me that she had been waiting for the bus at 10 o'clock the previous day.
She told me that she hadn't gone to the party.
She told me that he hadn't eaten breakfast.
She said that she could help me the following day.
She told me that I should go to bed early.
She told me that she didn't like chocolate.
She said that she wouldn't see me the following day.
She said that he could read at the age of 3.
She said that she had been sleeping when Julie called.
She said that Tom could read at the age of 3. She told me that she would do the washing up later.
She asked me where he was.
She asked me what I was doing. She asked me why I had gone out the previous night.
She asked me who that beautiful woman was.
She asked me how my mother was.
She asked me what I was going to do at the weekend.
She asked me where I would live after graduation.
She asked me what I had been doing when she had seen me.
She asked me how the journey had been.
She asked me if I lived in London.
She asked me if he had arrived, on time.
She asked me if I had been to Paris.
She asked me if I could help her.
She asked me if I was working that night. She asked me if I would come later.
She asked me to help her carry that.
She asked me to come early.
She asked me to buy some milk.
She asked me to open the window. She asked me to pass the salt.
She told me not to smoke.
She told me not to make a mess.
She told me to wait here or there.
Please visit and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exercises and subject explanations.